So now I'm going oh my gosh. Hello, I hope that you're having a great day or night right now. I am recovering from being super sick, so if I sound a little bit different, that's why. But today I have a little bit of artist block, but I also actually have motivation and a little bit of inspiration today. But the artist block is making it hard, so I decided, what if I drew just a basic sketch of a character, no details or anything, and what if I let anyone and anything but myself choose what goes on this character. So I have a bunch of picker wheels, like I have a bunch of wheels that I can spin that have a bunch of different options for things like this character's hair, their magic and whatnot, and I was thinking, if I like this character enough, maybe I can put them in a book, because I'm already working on a book, but that book is set to be a series and I want it to be like really good quality when it comes out. So I don't want it to be the first thing that I publish, because I've never published anything before, and I don't want to make like those first mistakes that you make when you publish a book on that book, because that book matters too much to me. And not that whatever this could be wouldn't matter to me, but I want to have something first so I can get all the kinks out before I actually try and publish that book, because that would tear me apart if I just produced something that was of such low quality. Not that I think that this will be low quality, but I just want to have something out there. You know what I mean? I have this blank character here. I have a body, and I drew the face a little bit bigger so that we could see. You'll notice that this character doesn't have any hands or feet. It's because I didn't feel like drawing them, and I'm sick, so I feel like that's allowed. Hopefully this character turns out to be something that I like and I can be inspired by, and maybe I'll make a book out of it. I'm hoping if I just take away the hard part, which is trying to make everything connect and all the little decisions and this and that, maybe the big picture will finally connect in my brain. The purpose of today's video is to make a character without my own free will, basically, so that I can have something that I'm proud of. I thought it'd be fun to make one female main character, because my other book, it's not really like one main character, it's just a cast of characters, and like obviously there are like the main characters do have their own stories and stuff. It's not just like a bunch of disconnected things, but there's protagonists, but it's not like one person's story, it's a bunch of people's story, and I thought it'd be fun to make a story for one person, and so that's why we have this female character. And I also gave her pointed ears. I flipped a coin off camera and I was like, should they be human or should they be fae? And it said fae, so I gave her pointed ears. And then the categories are species, power, hair, eyes, color 1, color 2, theme, and name. The color 1 and color 2 are for like clothing or like vibe or just their overall color palette. The hair, I'm gonna choose their hair color. Well, I'm not gonna choose. The wheels are gonna choose. The wheels are gonna choose between hair color and also straight, wavy, curly, or coily hair. And I also have a wheel for power, and I don't need to spin anything for species because I already decided that she was fae. I guess to get started, we just have to get started. I have my laptop here, it's charging, but I guess the first thing that we'll go ahead and do is spin for her hair texture. Okay, so I have the wheel here for her hair texture. We have straight, wavy, curly, and coily, and we're gonna spin it and we'll see what we get. curly. Okay, this is good. I really like making curly haired characters, so this is going well for me so far. So now I'm going to draw some curly hair onto this character, and I'll come right back. Okay, so I've given her a little curly puff. I think it's super cute. I don't normally draw updos, so I'm really excited about this. I think that she's looking super cute so far, but we're only on step 1. So next we're going to pick hair color. Okay, so here we have the wheel with all of the hair colors. You can see that we have a lot of them. Hopefully we get something good. Red, orange. Okay. I don't think I've done a red-haired character before. This is exciting. Okay, so this character, her curly hair is red, which is really interesting. A character in my other book has red hair, but it's like a bright red. So maybe this is more like a natural red, like a ginger. Okay, so that was unexpected. I honestly didn't think I was gonna land on that option because I had so many, but I can work with red, orange, curly. It's giving Merida, but we're gonna spin for eye color now. Hopefully I get something that goes well with red hair and also something that goes well with the color palettes we're gonna get after this. Okay, spinning for eye color. Let's go. Gray! That is so cute, actually. I'm really happy with that. Also, fun fact, before my eyes were green, they were gray. When I was born, they were blue, but when I was a kid, they were gray. And now they're green, and I think they're gonna stay green because it's been a long time. But yeah, fun fact, my eyes used to be gray. So I have it written down. Her eyes are going to be gray. I'm going to color all of it after, don't worry, but I didn't want to just start coloring in the middle of it. I thought it would be too much to handle, so we're gonna color it all at once. It's gonna be fun. But now I'm going to spin for her powers. Okay, this is all of the options that we have for magic, telepathy, conjuring, spells, sight, healing, potions, color magic, and harnessing. There's probably other ones that I could have added, but these are more like general categories, and as we go along with this character, I can refine what exactly this power means for this character. So, let's spin. Oh, sight! Okay. This one I put in, this is probably like the broadest one that I put in because it means like when a character is able to see things that other characters can't see, basically. So, ooh, I don't know what context I want to use this in, but the power of sight is always a fun one. I'm happy with this. I like this. I'm trying to think, so like if they have gray eyes and they have the power of sight, maybe they're the only character or one of the only characters that have gray eyes. I think, I don't know, bro. Like this is getting fun. I'm liking this a lot more than I thought that I would. I thought that I was going to have trouble putting all this together, but so far, I mean, we're only like 4 categories in, but I'm liking this character. Alright, so now it's time to spin for her color palettes. There's a lot going on this wheel, so it's really anybody's game at this point. Cobalt blue. Okay. And honestly, what a time to pick the cobalt color. I was gonna say this even if it didn't land on it, but if you didn't know, people in Congo are being forced to mine cobalt, which is a mineral that powers things like our phones, our laptops, and they're being forced to mine it in their home country against their will. So, if you are able to, please donate money to Congo. These people should be free. They should not have to endure this type of cruelty in their own country to mine something for us. I think that it's actually pretty despicable, and I was thinking about getting a new phone later this year, but I've decided to hold off on that and maybe not get one until I really need one. I just wanted one for more space so I can have more storage, but I can deal with having this phone for now. I don't need to go and buy a new phone, and if I do need a new phone, you know, get one that's refurbished. So I just wanted to talk about that. That's why I specifically wrote cobalt blue instead of like sky blue or like, you know, something like that. Please support Congo. Please do what you can. Donate. I have been using those filters on TikTok that donate money every time you use the filter. So I'll try to have that linked in the description if I can figure out how to do that. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Alright, so now that we've dealt with that, we're going to hide this one so that we don't get it twice. And we're going to spin for the next color. So we have cobalt blue and ocean blue, which are kind of similar, but the ocean can be a lot of different things. So I think that cobalt blue will be like that brighter blue, and then we can use the ocean blue to add some depth and darkness to it. So this is a really interesting color palette because she has red hair and gray eyes and blue clothing and accessories. Like, this is definitely a character I would like to look at. If I was like looking at art or reading a book or something and someone described this character, I'd be like, oh, that's really pretty. I don't know if I would have come up with this on my own though, so this is fun. Okay, I have everything else written. Now the only things left are theme and name. I'm really scared for name because normally I'm super particular about my characters' names because I think that they hold a lot of weight, but I guess I don't get that option this time around. But right now we're gonna spin for theme. Theme is essentially just like what is the vibe, what are the motifs that I'll be using. Like, is this a very like naturey character? Is this like a rough and rugged character? Where are we? Like, is it like a Victorian looking thing? Is it like an elvish thing? Is it anything that we've seen before? Like, stuff like that. Okay, so these are the themes that I decided to put down. I probably could have put more down, but I wanted to put things that I thought I would have a good chance at really succeeding at and executing well. So we have nature, ice, elven, celestial, alt, elegant, and steampunk. So that's the options that we're working with. Again, I'm going to take these very broadly, just depending on like how the story I develop unfolds and what I think the character would look like in these circumstances. So these are just general ideas. Ice! Oh my gosh, okay. I thought about what it would be like if I got ice, and I was like, that'd be so silly because I don't know what I would do with that, but I also really like ice themed characters, and now I have to make one. So this is definitely not what I would have chosen if I had the ability to choose. I probably would have chosen the celestial theme just because I think that the sight power would work well with that, but her having gray eyes and wearing blue, that fits really well with the ice theme. So I guess I got really lucky there. I was really scared I was gonna get like a bunch of things that don't match. Like, I thought I was gonna get like gold and and lavender and orange and stuff, and I have to make all of that work. Like, okay, so I wrote all of that down. I drew a little snowflake. Now we have to choose her name, which I'm really nervous about because I don't like not putting thought into my characters' names, but in the spirit of this video, I guess we'll do it. Okay, so I've decided that the way that I'm going to pick her name is I'm going to generate a random letter of the alphabet, and then I'm going to get a random name that starts with that letter of the alphabet. Also, I drew in her face a little bit more because I realized that this was looking low-key kind of scary, so my bad for that, but we're gonna pick her name now. Okay, so very conveniently I found a picker wheel that already has all of the alphabet on it, so let's give it a spin. Q. Q. Oh my gosh. Q. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that. In my head, I was hoping for like a D or like an L maybe. Q. I can think of very, very few names, let alone female names that start with Q. This is gonna be so interesting. Okay, so I was only able to get 5 Q names that I thought might fit this character. I don't think I'll be mad at any of these. I made sure not to put any in here that I just would hate having a character that name. So we have Quinn, Quintessa, Cora, Quinta, and Quira or Kira. I don't really know, but this is like the most nerve-wracking one, I think, but let's spin. It's Quinta. Okay, I don't have a problem with that. Quinta is a great name. I don't know what it means though. Okay, so it means what I thought it meant. It means 5th or 5, which, I mean, that makes sense. I've always liked the name Quinta though, so I don't have a problem with this. I just never thought I'd have a character named Quinta. It is getting darker outside though because it is the end of November, but we have all of our components for our character now. I think because her name means 5th, I want to incorporate that somehow into her or the story or something. But I'm going to start sketching the rest of her now, and then I'll be back for us to color it in. Alright, so we've had to switch to the artificial light because now the sun is almost all the way down, but it's okay. I have finished just a very basic sketch of her outfit and whatnot. I gave her this very structured icy top, and then I gave her very fitted pants and knee-high boots because I thought as I was drawing her that she might be kind of athletic, because I was drawing the top and I knew I wanted her to wear pants, but the top kind of looks like the type of bustier that you might see on like a ball gown. And so I think maybe this character might, you know, maybe she has like connections to nobility, but she's not nobility, or maybe like she is nobility, but she isn't like a ball gown type wearing nobility. Maybe she has like a type of animal that she rides, and that's why she wears the pants and the boots. I don't know, that's just how I drew her. I think that she looks super cute. Now I'm going to ink and color her. Okay, so I started by erasing her lightly, and I decided that I was going to color her with a bunch of different materials, and I don't know what happened to the time lapse because it literally just cut right there. Like, I didn't touch the camera or anything, but it cut to her having her hair colored in and her pants colored in, but I gave her this icy top and I really like her. I made it a very simple and flat drawing just to get the idea down on paper because I really didn't have the energy to do like a full illustration or anything. And also, before you say anything, I didn't color her skin because I couldn't find my skin tone colored pencils, so that's why I left her skin the color of the paper. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so I have finished coloring her for now. It's a very flat drawing, like I said. It's not supposed to be like a full illustration or anything, but just to get the idea of the character, it really helps me to visualize what she actually looks like and everything. And I'm really excited about this character. I'm going to try to develop a story around her, and we'll see how that goes. And if it goes well, then there will be a follow-up video to this video of me actually completing or at least working on the story for her. So that's what we are left with today. Thank you for doing this with me. I hope that this inspired you or entertained you in the least bit, and I hope that you have a great day or night. And yeah, bye. I love you.